Hi there, everyone. I'm Jack Church. This is my podcast, The Jack Church Show. You may also be joining us via our YouTube channel, and as we always say, we certainly appreciate it either way. Now, our podcast is generally a daily feature of love letters that I write to my beautiful bride, Pam. But I've also included some of what I call God moments that have happened since Pam went to heaven in late 2019. Today, I want to share with you another one of those God moments. Now, you may be asking yourself, what is a God moment? Well, to me, it's something that happens that we as humans simply can't explain. There's no rhyme or reason as to how, why, or where it happens. But for me, as a believer that there is a God, I can only come up with one answer to some of these things that have happened to me, and I call them God moments. For this one, we go back to just about 3 weeks after Pam's passing, November 2019. She died in October. It was a Saturday morning, and I got up with that usual uneasiness. I might even call it anxiety. Those first few weeks and months after losing your loved one can be extremely trying. You're just confused about life in general. So I wake up on this Saturday morning, and I'm thinking, I've got to get out of here. I've got to go do something. So I decide I'm going to go to Reno. It's about a 6-hour drive. Pam and I actually lived in Reno for a short time, and we enjoyed the city. We enjoyed all the outdoor activities around it. No, we weren't big gamblers or anything like that, but we did enjoy going to one particular casino hotel called the Grand Sierra. And it had a fantastic sports book that we liked going to, where on Saturdays we would watch college football, and we could see it on these giant screens scattered throughout the sports book area. And they had these big, nice reclining chairs you can sit in. So I thought, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to Reno, watch football. And you know what I did? I booked the biggest honking suite they had. A big suite. So I hit the road, and I'm driving to Reno, and I'm starting to feel a little energized. I'm feeling better. I'm out of the house. I'm out of Oregon now. I'm in Nevada. I'm headed towards Reno. I pull up to the valet parking, give them my keys. I then walk up to my room, and I open the door, and I see this massive suite that I've booked. It's huge. It's got a kitchen and bar area, an all marble bathroom, king-size bed, of course, views of the city and the mountains. And I look around that room and I go, what am I doing here? What do I need this big giant room for? I wish Pam was here to enjoy it. Well, I kind of shake it off and think, all right, let's head downstairs and let's watch some college football. It's in the afternoon now, of course, and I head down to the sports book area and starting to feel the energy. Yeah, a lot of games on. I enjoy watching them. I'm a big Tennessee fan. I actually won the game that I was watching. Go figure. I haven't won a lot of games of late. And that was a lot of fun. I decided to take a break in the evening. There's going to be more games on in the nighttime. And I decided to go do their crab seafood buffet. Pam and I used to enjoy doing that. We'd try and challenge each other to who's going to eat the most crab. Of course, you know who won that competition. No, not the 415-pound Pam, but yeah, big old me. I could eat a lot of crab. So I go in and I help myself to some of the crab, and they're good, but just not quite the same. No, sitting there alone, having seafood in a casino hotel, looking around at all the people. No, not a lot of fun, but I enjoyed the crab, and I went back and I watched some more college football. Had a good time doing that. Then I turned in that night. It was pretty late. I think the last games was one of them that was in Hawaii. I mean, I watched them all. It was probably 1 o'clock in the morning. The next morning, I get up, I open the drapes, look out at the view. It's a beautiful day, and it hits me like a ton of bricks. Oh my gosh, this is real. She's not here. She's never coming back. I'm by myself now. So I pack up and I head down to the main lobby area. And as I look across the sea of people, and please don't take this the wrong way, but to these eyes, as I looked over the sea of people, all I saw was a sea of ugliness. I've mentioned before, my sweet Pam, I don't know if it was her southern upbringing or what, but man, she always looked the part before she went out. I mean, she dressed the part. Not a ton of makeup, just a little bit. She used to line her eyes just enough to make them pop, and her hair always looked so beautiful and sexy and adorable. It had highlights in it. I mean, she looked good, and when I walked out with her, I was proud to be with her. I loved it when I knew other people were looking at her and going, wow, that's a good-looking woman, because she was. But on that Sunday morning across the hotel lobby area there, at least what I was seeing was people dressed like they just rolled out of bed. Pajama bottoms, still had wet hair, sunglasses on. They'd had a hard, rough night. It just wasn't very attractive at all. And I'm saying to myself, I just wish I could see my beautiful Pam, God. I'd just like to see her one more time. Just once, can't you let me see her? I go out to the valet parking area, and I hand one of the guys my keys. And I'm standing there, and again, I'm looking around and just looking for something, some form of beauty to see. And then all of a sudden, I sense that somebody has walked up beside me. It's a woman. She's about 4 or 5 feet away to my right. I look over, and oh my gosh, she was stunning. It looked a little like Pam. She had highlights in her hair. She had some cute little Southwestern earrings on that Pam loves Southwestern jewelry. She had on form-fitted jeans that highlighted her figure. She had a little Western style vest. She was just beautiful. And I'm standing there, and in my mind I'm saying, thank you, God. And then it happens. I get a nudge from God. You need to speak to her. You need to talk to her. Now, folks, this could have gone one of two ways. But I turned and I looked at this beautiful, stunning woman. And I looked over at her and I said, excuse me. She turned and she looked at me. And I said, I just have to tell you, you're absolutely gorgeous. You are just beautiful. She looked at me and she said, what happened to her? She said, what happened to her? I looked into her eyes and I said, she died about 3 weeks ago. And she said, you need a hug, don't you? I said, yes, I do. And this wasn't just one of those pedestrian style hugs. She's holding me. And my face is against her face and her hair. My arms are around her. And it feels like my sweet Pam. And then she's whispering in my ear, she goes, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. As we pulled back, I told her, I said, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I said, you just looked so beautiful to me today. And I said, just thank you for caring. And she goes, you know, I didn't even think I tried that hard. I said, oh, yes, you did. And you made my day. Well, then a car pulls up, and it's hers first. She gets in the car. I can see her like it's yesterday. She's in that car, and she's looking at me. I'm looking at her. And in my mind, I'm going, is that you, Pam? Is that you? And she waves to me. And I wave to her. And she drives away. Never see her again. But I tell God, thank you. Thank you, God. Was it Pam? Did God send this woman to me to give me a moment of joy and reliving my beautiful Pam? I don't know. I don't know. I choose to believe, though. And that's one of my God moments. And there are more. We just again have to open ourselves up to the possibilities. Thanks for listening. Share this with others if you think they might benefit as well. And that'll do it for today. Have a great day and a better tomorrow. Bye now.